Sounds fairly solid. Since I already have Cole and Safia, I won't be spending pulse for her. I won't be spending pulse for her. I won't be spending pulse for her. I might have gone a bit too deep on the Estra banner, just a tiny little bit. I kind of changed my mind once I figured she could actually reach over 25 to 30,000 damage. I've put together a small damage calculator, and looks like when it comes to Astra, once she's nice and buffed up, 13 to 20k crits might actually be a thing. If you want to run no restraint, this thing can actually end up critting for like 20, 30, 38,000 damage. And on top of this, there's also the extra turn that she gets for free. So I kind of pivoted over actually getting Astra. That is 100 pools. I'm just going to count those, and there should be another 90 available for Aura. And for how much I ended up liking Flavia, I'm afraid she's a little bit more easily skippable compared to one of the best damage dealers in the game, especially considering that I do not have Tristan. I had to lose 3 50/50s before she came home, but at last she's here, even though the trait is going to take a little while to be brought up. Her skill is of course going to be the Thunder Arrow, free damage, who doesn't like free damage, teleport, steal to energy, or hook shot. Even though the teleport has a 4-turn cooldown, I think I might prefer this one. Before receiving an active single target attack, back or side, preempt, teleport, of course we're taking this one. Exorcism or potion, of course we're going with the potion. Spine Pierce, of course we're going with the Spine Pierce, 110 physical attack. Before a non-instant single attack steals 3 buffs. After the attack, transfer 3 debuff from the character to the target. If the target has no buffs and the character has no debuffs, gain 4 random level 2 buffs. I think Doom Martyr might actually be quite nice for some hard mode stages if the enemy debuffs you and you need to pass these over. No restraints is just a damaging skill, but at the same time, this might be a case for a Castalia if the situation rises. Otherwise, we go pure damage, we go with no restraints, and that's basically the entire build. Oh nice, didn't even need a Castalia for her. Of course she has to get these daggers, another 15% crit to sum to the 45 that she already has. Accessory, again, either more crit with a Maverick Cloak, non-instant single target attack, so Dying Blade Arm Guard doesn't work with the passive. In that case, yeah, I guess we just go for more crit. Engraving, of course, we're going with the extra stats up to 12%, while for here, either we go with crit, or we go with even extra stats with a Devil. 2899 and she's still at rank 11. 3000 attack as base, and only 900 magic resistance. 150% magic defense, that is 1.5k shield. 1.5k shield, which sort of tracks with the shield I was going for before. This means that the Sorcerer and Bane buff can actually give her almost 600 points of attack. alone. Yeah, get the buff up. That's the first one. This one will attack back or side. There we go. Another 11,000. Alright, what happens if we do this? She automatically casts the basic attack. I 530,000. Another 25. Let's come here so she gets attacked on the side. Hey, Cold doesn't joke about either. That's 30,000 damage from Cold too. 33. And another back one. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, they're half dead already. And she even reaches across this gap. Fantastic. And what if I also give you Pursuit Order? 42,000. Okay, down with the Archer. In. Down with the Knight. 21 and 26. So the double attack actually counts. I think that was the double strike from Safia. Okay, final verdict. This thing makes no freaking sense. She deals so much damage and she's only 1 star. Pretty sure that she should be able to one-shot the towers in PvP just by herself. Maybe if you give her the buff from SP Safia as well. But that is another little bit of an unholy combo. And what's more, we haven't even sent her to attack casters. She attacked like 2 mages. Everyone else was just a complete bog standard unit. So yeah, 95% crit rate does sound nice. 4% damage, up to 12% per energy missing. And again, this is the part of the trait that gets doubled when potion is up. And the other is 1 energy steal plus 30% damage against mages. Damage dealt 5% up to 15 from 4 to 12. So 2 star is only a 1% increase in damage. Well, 1 to 3% increase in damage. When attacking targets with no energy, physical attack plus 10%, which is not here. 3 star, 6 to 18, so this one continues to scale linearly, plus 1, plus 3, and she gets a 2 energy depletion and a 60% increase in physical attack. This is going to be the first thing to aim for. 3 stars. At 4, 8 to 24, 20% physical attack. Minor stat boosts at 5 stars, 10% to 30, 20% attack against targets with no energy. And this one gets the cooldown reduction. Honestly, with the amount of damage she's been dishing out, I would not consider her unusable at 1 star. But yeah, 3 star is going to be the first step I want her to be at. And then I'm going to have to wait and see how all the memory retrieval progression goes. Currently, I'm farming Luvada 3 star, Uma 5 star, and Agatha 2 star. Dandelion is now dead and in a ditch, replaced by an Estra 2 star, which is going to take around 6 days to bring up. Once this is done, Oma goes home, Luvata goes up to 4 star, but then again, Agatha and Kavare have to go up to 3 stars. Mostly because Kavare is another one of those really important units that I really want to bring up to 5, while Agatha kind of has to go up to 4 stars in order to be sort of, kind of usable. So where do I slot in Estra? Yeah, after Estra 3 stars, I guess I can stop a little bit, especially considering that we are going towards SP Inanna as well. And I also still want to try and get Aura. Oh yeah, 8-7, 23 days, this means I should be able to get Coco up to 5 star before SP Inanna comes out. The other characters are going to be Estra up to 4 star and likely 5, followed by a newly acquired Aura and a newly acquired SP Inanna. Alright then, I guess that's gonna be it for me for the moment. Estra flies really damn high, and I can't wait to use her a little bit more. As always, Thanks a lot for watching, good luck with your pulls if you're going down to the wire, and see you guys around soon. Ciao!